I looked at it and I said, is this legal? Because I was very nervous. I'd just been through this major corporate bankruptcy and people were accusing me of all kinds of crazy things at the time. And so I was very sensitive about doing something that would go wrong. And actually, I wanted to do Herbalife because I figured out that a lot of other people had been successful, and this was a surefire way for me to be successful in the next venture I went into. So I went into it with a totally different attitude than most people. And I valued the IVP more than most people, because for me it was an alternative. What was I going to do? Go get a job? I'm not, basically, anyone who's worked with me knows I'm not employable. and so, it was my surefire way that I could make a success out of the second thing. Because people will forgive you for failing once. If you fail twice, they go, oh, he's the lead master, don't touch anything he does. So I had to succeed my second time around, and so I really valued that IDP. I got into the business, worked like crazy, and I'm going to move this along and get right to the point now. Worked all over the world. I worked in South Africa initially, and I built a little organization in South Africa that has earned me millions and millions of rands ever since I built it. And my South African organization had not a lot of love for me for a long time. We spoke on the phone and everything, but they didn't see me for more than a decade. Okay, and these guys have stayed and worked, and it's really an enormous thing for me to be back here in my home country, to be working with my organization, and to be working with all of you and seeing what amazing things you guys are doing for South Africa and for the rest of Africa. So big hand to you guys, to all of you. So this year this is my third trip to South Africa. So anybody who thinks that my commitment is fleeting is making a mistake. I'm here to achieve some lofty business goals, and I'm going to stay close to this market and work as hard as I can with all of you guys to make that happen over the next few years. And I couldn't be more excited about this particular project that I'm working on. So.